Yo, this your boy Willie Lee HM the Water Man, representing Word Overdose TV. The business is HM Power Wash. Our motto is years of stains, just to wash away, right? So we do power washing, and I like to go after whales, right? So a whale to me is a large enough client that you can eat off of for a long time. You got small fish, you got big fish, and then you got them whales. So a big fish would be a client that has a couple $1,000s for the contract. A whale would be a client where you can go from $5 to $10 to $20,000 on that client, and then you got a retainer where you get thousands of dollars continuously coming in. That's a whale you can eat off of for a while, right? Now, let me tell y'all one thing. And before you go for whales, the first thing you need to do is be able to catch a fish. You need to be able to actually sell your service to one client. Small time client, it can be $100, $200, $300 client, right? That's a small fish in the grand scheme of things. Like me personally, instead of going after clients where I'm gonna get $300 off of power washing one house, I like to go after clients where I can get $3,000 to $30,000 cleaning a whole building or a college campus or a high school campus. You feel me? So I like to go after larger contracts. But before I was able to go after larger contracts, I had to be good at getting smaller contracts, right? All right, so now that we got that understood, I want y'all to think about catching one fish, right? Now in your service business, you might be doing painting, you might be doing mobile detailing, you might be doing lawn care, you might be doing power washing, etc., electricity. You could be doing a whole bunch of different service type of businesses, right? Well, to catch one small fish is the goal, to be able to say, okay, I can catch fish. I know how to exchange the service for the pay, right? Once you have that down, instead of going after the whale immediately, you know what you should do? You should go after a large section of small fish. Instead of going after one small fish at a time, get you a net, right? Get that net in the water, you can get a whole bunch of fish. Now this is how you get the net. What you do is you get on these preferred vendor lists. You go to these large corporations, right? Large corporations have preferred vendor lists. Instead of going after one 7-Eleven gas station, which would be a big fish, right? Instead of going after one 7-Eleven gas station, why not go to the regional manager of 7-Eleven and see he might have 16 7-Elevens, right? That he all needs service for. That's when you cast the net, right? So on the smaller fish level, instead of going after one residential home for, say, your lawn care business, right? Instead of going after one residential home, what you would do is go after property managers. Go to Remax, go to some of these places that buy and sell homes. Every time a home get closed on, you can suggest that, hey, I can cut the lawn for the open house. I can cut the lawn for the new people coming into the home and whatnot, right? So a property manager or a realtor, they have hundreds of homes. So instead of going door to door looking for one home for lawn care service, what you're doing now is going to a client who would have 100, sometimes 1,000 houses on the market that they need your service for. So what I do, instead of going door to door, leaving a card on each doorknob for residential power washing at $300 a house, what I do is go to a property manager. So I work with a property manager that manages 125 houses. So whenever one of those 125 houses, somebody gets evicted, or somebody is getting ready to move in, or a house is getting bought and sold, they call me up to power wash those homes. So I let other people go after these door-to-door clients when I can go after and catch 100 houses at one time. I cast a bigger net, you feel me? So those 100 houses add up to a whale. I only like going after whales at this point, but I earned the right because I've learned how to sell the service, I learned how to reel in the service, I learned how to get the work done. And also, we all think that we can go after whales initially, right? We all like to think like, hey, I can catch these big clients. But the truth is, you don't got no harpoon gun. You ain't got the fleet of vehicles, right? You ain't got the fleet of boats to go hunting whales. You can't actually do the work that a whale requires. If you take your lawnmower that you bought at Home Depot to do residential homes, out to a college campus and try to knock out a college campus. That's a well. You're gonna need better equipment. You're gonna need to be equipped with the right material to land and reel in a well. Your little fishing rod ain't gonna do it, homie. So that's what my advice to you is, get on these preferred vendor lists. Preferred vendor lists are offered at pretty much any school district, any city hall, any large corporation. They're gonna have a preferred vendor list. Any property manager, they will have a preferred vendor list where you gotta give your insurance information, your W-9 information, and you have to explicitly state with most of them that you don't have any relatives that work at the facility that will give you preferential treatment on contracts and things like such. But once you get on these preferred vendor lists, whenever they need the service that you provide, you are one of the first people that they would go to, because they look through their Rolodex of people who offer that service. They say, damn, we really need somebody that can trim the hedges, cut down the trees, build a swimming pool, whatever the case may be, whatever the service that they need. They looking through their list of preferred vendors and they see you on it. So now they come to you. So that's how you get the clients on a larger scale. That's how you go from getting one house to getting 100 houses. That's how you go from getting one 7-Eleven to getting 20 of them. That's how you go from doing one McDonald's to getting 35 of them in the area, right? So try to get on these preferred vendor lists. Then you're getting more quantity, right? So I hope that helps you out. I hope that helps you with your business. Make sure you're trying to level up your business. Follow HM Power Wash on YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok, and Facebook. We everywhere, y'all. Peace.